What's up, everybody? We're out here at a pond, and this pond has crappie in it, and I know that because I got a couple of videos out from right here. Guys, I guess the HOA here, or whatever it is, they stocked this thing with shad. There's a bunch of shad balls out here running around. Got some fellas over here on the dock right here, and they're just wearing the bass out, chasing the shad around. I want to get out here, catch some crappie, and make some for dinner. So let's go out here and see what we can catch. Oh, by the way, this is the first time I've ever brought live bait out here. I always use artificial, and it's a little bit of a struggle. The fish are typically finicky here. Anyway, let's get out here and catch some fish. All right, start looking around. Lake's really low. It's gonna mess up the depth of the structure that I prefer to fish out here, so we just have to look around. It was smart to grab live bait for this morning. There's too many shad in here today. This fish will definitely have a lot of food. Wow. So that looks like crappie there. Got one. Oh no. Oh no, that's not a crappie. Crap. And I'm running 6-pound drags, or 6-pound line, so gotta keep the drag up. Oh no, I got a bass and grass. Okay. That's one of the reasons I felt so much drag. Is the grass. That's a big one, guys. That's a big fat bass. Woo-hoo-hoo. Knew we were gonna catch some bass. Live bait fishing. That's kind of a given. So just like the other day, I'm overheating, and you guys missed the first hookup. About a, I don't know, 11 and a half inch black crappie. I didn't catch it on camera because my battery died, or my battery overheated in the GoPro. I'm sitting in direct sunlight, which I wish I wasn't, but I am. I am wearing a sun hat, protects me, but just doesn't help the GoPro out a whole lot. So I lip hook my minnows just right through the lip. That way I can lift up on them and they'll swim upward. That's the way I like to do it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pitch out just past the pile. We're gonna come down low. Now black crappie sit really close to the ground a lot of times, and so I like to fish really low for them. And we'll drift into the pile. Feels like one. Yeah, I got one right there. So they sit on it, man. He didn't even. Oh yeah, another one. About the same size. About that 11 and a half. Maybe a little bigger. Look at that. That's your typical size crappie in this particular lake. Good eaters, man. Make really good fillets. We'll see how well they fish and decide how many we want to keep. The bigger fish will take it. When the big fish take it, it'll bust up the little ones. Yeah, he's ticked off. That feels a little bit less like a crappie than I expect. There is one. A good one. Heck yeah. And we kept our minnow. That was a good hook set. Again, same size. This one's a little smaller than the other two, but they're close. Close to the same size. Close to the same size. So if you see on my screen, if you guys can see this, all those fish up there is something little like bluegill. The fish down low are the black crappie. So you got to get through those little fish to get to the bigger fish. So that's what I'm doing. I'm pushing it out and dropping down low. trying to stay, I'm getting in the grass, but on the edges, trying to stay out of the bulk of it so I don't get hung up. I'm holding my line on my fingers so that I can feel and pick it up, because they're not thumping it, they're just picking it up. Got him. He was just sitting on it. He put it in his mouth and just sat there. There, look at that. Big old bluegill. Look at that big old bluegill. Ate that whole minnow. He almost deserves to eat it. That's a big bluegill. Look at that big old bluegill. I knew that's what was down there, because they act crazy. They swim around too much. The crappie will sit perfectly still. They'll eventually fight over it till one of them grabs a hold of it. That's the way that always works. Oh, good crappie. That's a big one. That's a big old crappie. Fat too. That one's fatter than the other ones. Not as necessarily any longer, but definitely fatter. Good fillets, big old thick fillets. Look at there. All right, that's not bad. Just keep the crappie coming. Just keep them a coming. Uh-oh, got one quick. That was really quick. Oh yeah, nice. And I can keep my minnow. There we go. Make sure we get a good hook set on the minnow, or we'll lose it. Now, this one of the smaller, that's a 10. So he's on the line kind of an issue. But he's still a keeper. Still a keeper. I'm a little bit bigger fish than that though. I need to tighten that drag up every time I go to set the hook. That's pretty strong for a crappie. Yeah, largemouth. I knew that didn't feel right. Pretty strong for a crappie. Some crappie are strong. Even the black crappie tend to be stronger. I mean, you can see just from him flopping, he broke it off. And he's nuts. Okay, you spit it. There you go. Now I gotta tie you back on. Got a decent one. Oh yeah, definitely a decent one. Nice fatty. Well, guys, due to the heat, you missed another hookup. That's all right. Got some grass on that one. I can see it coming up. But I got a good crappie. Get him in. Boom. Yeah, just being able to see what side of the brush you need to drop on is like super important. Even with minnows, and today anyway. Guys, this is what I was looking for. It's a little boulder pile right there. It's a good little pile. It's a pile of rock. Try to get up on it a little bit better, because on the back side of it there's like some, it's like a brush, some brush, like an old tree right here. See that? It's an old tree, and then there's boulders all right there. Something got it. Oh, that feels like a bass. Dadgummit. I don't want that. Dude, that might be a cat. He's not budging. Whoa, whoa. Y'all see the bend in this rod, guys? Either that's a pretty large bass or a big cat. Might not even be that big. This is a pretty limber rod and I'm using 6-pound line. Feels like a blue cat rolling. Let's see what it is. Oh, blue cat. Ooh, that's a pretty blue cat. I think I might keep that one if I can get him in. I think I might keep that guy. Oh, he's mad. That's a big blue cat. And that's what you want to find around rocks, is cats. He's got a lot of energy. I'm gonna get my fish grip. He was not happy when he came up. Just give him a little drag. Don't break him off. Down right there will make a dinner for quite a few people. Whew. I figured there was probably some pretty good sized cats in here. Never seen one. There he is. Big boy. Big boy. He is got too much energy. Guys, that's like a 10, probably. Maybe a 10. Catch quite a few of these in the river. Usually can get pretty close in weight estimate. Come here. He knows, he sees me. He knows that if he gets over here, he's a goner. It's hard to put a cat that size in a boat on a 10-foot rod. If I can get him close enough, get my fish grip on him, he's in trouble. Oh, wasn't opened wide enough. Oh, he's trying not to get got. Got him. I got him. Oh, there we go. Look at his eye, all beat up. He's pretty. You know what? That's not even a blue cat. That's a channel cat. That's a big channel cat. He's blue on his back, but that head, that's just not a blue cat. I don't know. Maybe he's mixed or a hybrid of some sort. We're gonna put him back. We put him back. If he was prettier, we might have kept him and eat him. And that was an ugly fish. All right, guys, we're gonna call it good. It's almost 1 o'clock. It's Sunday. Maybe go catch some football games, cook up this crappie. We ended up with 8 of them. That'll give us 16 fillets. Glad you guys were here with me. Watch me fishing. Wish you guys could be out here with me on the water.